in the past 7 years, you have been able to look at the aggregate of the customer data. And you know now, based on looking at that data, what works and what doesn't work. So you have educated your technology in a way that it serves the customer better with AI, because the AI is only as smart as the data you feed it. And you have a lot more data than anybody else in the industry.
Absolutely. We don't cross pollinate between one customer to another, but we give that tool sets to the client themselves. I give you one simple analogy. We've got in our product, there's something called trend analysis.
Yep.
Okay, what the analysis means is this the right fit that we have to pursue? Is this something we want to spend our most expensive resources of the company's time in responding to an opportunity that is not worth pursuing, because that's probably, it is not an industry that you're familiar with, being successful in that. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it's not a fit. On the other hand, sometimes it's a perfect fit. You have traditionally passed on because we did not have the opportunity or did not have the bandwidth to go after these opportunities. Now we know we have to give it a shot. We will be in the mix to give it a shot. So it gives you the ammunition to make an informed decision to say, okay, I'm going to pursue this opportunity or not pursue.
You have seen the revolution of AI. What do you think of that trend?
At Responsive, we see AI is part of everything and anything that we do. It is horizontal, it is not vertical. What do I mean by that? The first piece, that one, we all are familiar, is content management. You have a content, you wanted the AI to manage the content, which is fantastic, which is what everybody's done. But especially what we have realized working with these large enterprise customers, there are other 4 elements people are not seeing. The second element is you need to bring in the right people to make sure the content underlying, it could be raw content, it could be, raw content, but somebody needs to update the content. That needs people collaboration. That's the second bullet. The third bullet is, I'm sure every time when you receive a proposal or an RFP, there's always a deadline. There's always a scope planning. There's always people getting involved. It has to be managed as a project. Fourth one is, I would say, okay, we have a great project man, but you also need a proper workflow engine. What do I mean by workflow engine? Okay, so we made some changes here, then that should trigger something here, meaning, okay, a customer issued an RFP, we all are putting our heads together, that is in Salesforce, that is in my CRM. Customer suddenly decides to pause the RFP. They said, okay, we're going to pause it. If my sellers just turn on a flag without realizing all my team members, 10 of my team members are working here, it's a waste of energy. Something has to tell these two company systems, a workflow engine tested and proven, hey, they have stopped or paused the RFP. That should trigger an alert to all those people who are getting involved so that they're not spending energy. That is what I call it as you need a tested and proven workflow engine. That is the fourth element. And the fifth and final bullet is integration. You can't be in a siloed system. You have to integrate with multiple systems in the company or in a so that you can get the most accurate, most recent, most relevant information.
That leads to another question in my mind. Is responsive accessible to all the team members on the product team, on the sales team, on the customer success team?
Absolutely. Again, it is beyond that. Sometimes you want to include your legal team because in RFP, they're asking, hey, sometimes you want to include your finance team because they're asking for your financial details. We pretty much touch every department. That's why I use the word subject matter expert.
Right.
We can have so many different areas a prospect is evaluating, not just licensing, not just pricing. Hey, what does your past projects look like? What does your security layer look like? How many accounts you have? How many branches you have? How many people you need your HR team to be part of it? It truly requires a village to complete an RFP.
At the heart of it is that we need to make better decisions and faster decisions and more accurate decisions in the organization. So if you don't have the technology that, like what you described with responsive, you're making poor decisions, and the quality of your decisions really determines the quality of the outcome.
Absolutely. Yeah.